While Spartan women were celebrated for physical hardiness, Gorgo was known for her intellectual foresight. She was Spartan royalty through and through, daughter of King Cleomenes I, wife of King Leonidas, and mother of King Pleistarchus. She was known for her sharp judgment from a young age. Years later, that same piercing clarity would alter the course of history. A messenger arrived in Sparta carrying a folded wooden tablet coated in wax. The Spartan leaders were baffled. It was Gorgo who realized the message wasn't on the wax, but under it. She directed them to scrape the wax away, revealing a hidden warning from the exiled King Demaratus. Xerxes, Persia, was preparing to invade. Her strategic brilliance didn't lie in doing more than anyone else. It lay in seeing what everyone else had missed, and enabling others to see it too. Greeks encoded this exact truth into a deity. They understood that true strategic mastery isn't about fighting harder in the middle of chaos. It's about structuring the environment so that victory is assured long before you step onto the field. This is the Athena strategy. If you understand it, you will never again wonder what being more strategic means. You will know the right questions to ask. Athena was not born in the usual way. Her mother was Métis, the titaness of cunning, wisdom, and deep thought. Zeus, fearing a prophecy that Métis' child would overthrow him, did what gods do. He swallowed Métis whole. Athena was born from the head of Zeus, fully grown, fully armed, fully strategic. No childhood, no learning curve. The capacity for clear, complete strategic vision arrived in the world as a single, sudden event. Here are her 5 essential attributes. They are about to become your strategic operating system. The owl. She sees in darkness. She perceives patterns from above that others cannot see at ground level. This is market foresight, risk detection. The aegis, her shield, bearing the head of Medusa. It turns threats to stone. This is your defensive moat. Your risk framework, the thing that protects what you have built. The loom. Athena invented weaving. She takes separate threads, disconnected data points, different departments, competing priorities, and produces a single, coherent fabric. This is systems thinking. The olive tree. She planted a tree that would provide food, oil, wood, and shade for centuries. This is long-term value creation. This is our first clue. Real strategy is clarity you arrive at. While no unified Athena protocol exists across corporate functions, several prominent theorists, strategists, and institutions have explicitly integrated Athena into their models. Here are 3. Charles Handy's Gods of Management, published in 1978, uses Zeus, Apollo, Athena, and Dionysus to explain organizational culture and management styles. His Athena culture is the task culture, power based on expertise, not title. Teams form around problems, solve them, and disband. Meritocracy, anti-bureaucracy. The best idea wins. While the Athena culture is often glorified in modern startups and consultancies, Handy is careful to note its structural fragility. Athena culture relies on extensive, time-consuming discussion to reach the best idea. When urgency strikes, this collaborative dialogue can degrade into a costly delay. Next, we have John Gerzema and Michael D'Antonio's The Athena Doctrine, a modern argument about what traits make a good leader, emphasizing traditionally feminine value. It is based on a survey of 64,000 people across 13 countries, in which they found a global shift toward values like cooperation, empathy, flexibility, and honesty over traditional, masculine, traits. Margaret Mark and Carol Pearson's The Hero and the Outlaw, 2001, applies archetypes differently. It's about brand identity, not organizational culture or leadership styles. In this system, Athena represents strategic intelligence and wisdom, which is why she fits the sage, a figure who sorts out truth from illusion and guides others through knowledge and counsel. Likewise, befriending the muses is an overarching brand, narrative, and strategic framework. But what does it mean to be strategic? It's 4 concrete, teachable behaviors. When leaders ask for strategy, here is what they're actually requesting. You remember how Athena was born. Zeus swallowed Métis, cunning itself, but wisdom cannot be contained. It demanded to be born. And when Athena emerged, the first thing she saw was not a problem. It was the whole system. Athena's loom takes separate threads and produces a single fabric. It is about connecting strands of information to gain deeper understanding. In one ancient myth, Athena faced a competent weaver herself. But Arachne had flawless technical skill. She lacked the wisdom to understand that weaving is not just craft. It is art, it is culture, it is narrative, it is how a civilization tells itself what matters. In the story of the contest for Athens between her and Poseidon, Poseidon struck the rock of the Acropolis with his trident, and a salt spring burst forth. In some versions, he conjured the first warhorse. The crowd was dazzled. Athena touched the same earth, an olive tree grew. The tree provided food, oil for lamps, wood for building, shade for the marketplace, and a currency for trade. It would feed the city for generations. The citizens voted. Athena won. Now, Athena appears throughout the Odyssey. She guides Odysseus home after the Trojan War. She gives him the idea for the Trojan horse. She calms the sea. She disguises him so he can enter his own palace undetected. Yet, she never sails the ship for him. She never fights his battles. She never takes the credit. The strategic leader arms, advises, and enables. As you can see, strategic thinking is not something you are born with. It is something you practice, with the right organizational language, the right framework, but also with the right feedback. For a modern, actionable framework on Athena's strategy, here is Post-Heroic Leadership by Skerlavage. It is a broader framework focusing on moving away from the lone hero, CEO to a distributed, shared model where leaders enable others to lead themselves. It features shared responsibility, collaboration, enabling others, and putting the collective first. Originally founded in the UK in 1999 as the Athena Project, and expanded in 2005, the Athena Swan Charter is an internationally recognized framework used to evaluate, benchmark, and improve gender equality, representation, and systemic fairness in higher education and research institutions. Barnard College's Athena Center for Leadership also built an entire curriculum around Athena's 6 competencies: voice, vision, resilience, courage, community, action. The next time you have to be more strategic, instead, ask yourself, am I seeing the whole system? Am I connecting or deciphering the threads, like Gorgo of Sparta? Am I choosing the olive tree over the salt spring? Am I enabling others rather than doing their work? This is strategy. This is Athena. And we are the Muses. Remember to like and subscribe for more.